Hi, well, this video is to run through a bit of a core sequence of starting yourselves off with a warm-up phase and then progressing on through. So in the video, if you need any time to recover, take a recovery and come back in and just try and build on your core strength. So just starting off in our supine position, back on the mat, feet on the ground. As you start off there, breathe in, take a nice deep breath in and out through the mouth, so into the nose, out through the mouth. Just to get the body ready. If you want, we can put our hands on our core muscles. And then as we breathe out, try and gently brace the core. So again, just imagine someone's about to drop this ball on top of your stomach and you try to brace the core as you breathe out. Breathe out, relax, brace the core as we breathe out. Breathe in, relax, brace the core as we breathe out. So when I say brace the core, so try and squeeze the core muscles, try and gently bring the rib cage and our hip bones together. You'll feel the core tighten. Gently draw that belly button towards the spine a wee bit. But the best way is to try and imagine someone's about to tap you in the stomach so you feel the core muscles tighten. Trying to gently hold that tight position, not overly exerting it, but just trying to gently squeeze the muscles. If you're looking for a exertion point, you think about 1 to 5. So 5, I'm squeezing my core muscles as tight as I can. I'm going to go about level 2, level 3. So you know how I feel them as we breathe out. Breathe in, relax, breathe out, feel them. Breathe in, relax, breathe out, and feel them. Breathe in, relax, breathe out, and feel them. So you go into your simple roll-ups from ear now, hands can be on the thighs. Take that nice deep breath in. As I exhale, so lifting the head up, looking between the legs, lifting towards the shoulder blades, feel that core engage, release and recover as I come back down. So exhale and release and come up, recover as I come back down. Again, try and brace that core before I lift the head off the ground and feel the squeeze tighter as I roll up, as I roll back down to recover. Try and breathe through it, exhale on the way up, inhale on that way down if we can. Try and lift, engage, release and recover. The breathing, don't worry if it's mixed up or at times you're holding the breath. That's okay. We're just trying to flow through as best we can. Just try and help keep the body breathing at times just to help the oxygen go to the working muscles and stuff like that there. So don't overly think about it. We're just trying to gently squeeze the core muscles and then roll back down. We'll do 2 more here. You rise and recover. You rise and recover. From here, the core should be warmed up. We start off with our single leg switch this morning. Okay, so right leg is going to be straightened out, left knee is coming in towards the body. Take that nice deep breath in. As I breathe out, I tense the core and I switch the leg. Breathe in with that new knee, exhale and switch. Again, you can make this harder by going into that rolled up position. Squeezing the core on the switch, breathe in, squeezing the core on the switch. Can be made easier by keeping the head down and the extended leg on the ground if you want. Instead of keeping them off. Depends again on how the core feels, or the core strength is. We're trying to exhale on the switch, breathe in. Once we have that knee, exhale on the switch. So we try to flow through this one today. But again, if you need that recovery, take that recovery any time and come back in. So we do 1 more each side. And then we'll just hug the 2 knees in for a second, side to side, head back down. Give your core muscles a quick recovery. Side to side for that lower back of the knees if you want. From here now, I'm just going to try and go into double leg lower. So lying hands on the mat, 2 legs coming up, nice deep breath in. Exhale as I brace the core coming down. If I can, I'm going to breathe in as I bring the knees in towards the body and build on that as I go down. Again, the straighter the legs is the harder it's going to be. You can make this one easier by bending the knee as we come down and walking back up if you want. And squeeze core muscles as we come down, breathe in as we come back up. Again, the head can return to the mat, make it a little bit easier on the core. But again, the focus is trying to brace the core as I come down, so I don't put the excess pressure on my back, on my lower back. I put it on the core muscles as I come down. Excess coming down, breathe in, coming back up. Squeeze the core coming down, breathe in, coming back up. A couple more here. Squeeze the core coming down. Inhale, exhale, coming down, and again as I come in here, so we hug the knees side to side for that recovery for a second or 2. From here now we're going to flow into your double leg stretch, hugging the 2 knees. We'll bring the legs away from the body and the hands over the head. Again, I'm going to keep the head up for this one, but you can keep the head down to make it easier. So in that lying position, take a nice deep breath in, the head can come up if you feel comfortable. As I breathe out, I'm bracing the core. I'm trying to brace the 2 legs away from the body, hands over the head, the core. Breathe in, coming again. Exhale, squeeze as you go out. Inhale as I come back in. Again, my focus is keep the core nice and tight, go out the face. Breathe in as I hug, take a moment in this position here just to recover. Give you a chance to reset the core before we go out again. The further I extend the arms and legs, the harder it's going to be. I can make this one easier by going a single step and switching the legs every time. Or if I'm still wanting the double leg, you don't have to go all the way, keep the legs slightly bent, come back in. If the all the way feels too much on the core. Inhale coming in, exhale going away. Couple more reps here on that core. And then one more. And then as we come back in, again we're in that hugging position. Head returns side to side. Let the body recover for a couple of seconds. Good. From here, that is going to go into our single leg lower. So our two legs are going to come back up in that lengthened position here. Slight bend, I can make this one easier. Head is coming up, or head can stay down. Nice deep breath in. As I drop down my right leg, and I exhale, bring it back up. Breathe in as that left leg comes down. Exhale, coming back up. So it's one leg stays stationary, one leg goes down. But again, I'm trying to keep the 2 feet off the ground. So inhale, coming down. Exhale, squeeze as it comes back up. Breathe in, down. Exhale, squeeze. You'll feel the lower abs working here. Rolled up position, again, I can return to the mat to make it easier. Slight bend the knee, to 90 degrees. They make this one a little bit easier again if you want. One more each side. And again, we've come in, hugging position. Relaxing the core, side to side if they need. Good. So to finish off with a spell of the 100s, again, we're going to try and keep arms, legs up as we pulse through the hands, legs to be straighter to make it harder. So releasing the hands either side, legs at 90 degrees, head comes up. We start pulses now with the hands. So embracing, squeezing the core through that breath out phase. Breathe in, breathe out, squeeze. Breathe in, breathe out, squeeze. If this feels okay, you can stretch out the legs a little bit more to make it harder. If this feels too much, keep the head down. Or you can pause the arm beats. We're trying to breathe and squeeze the core through that breath out phase now. Inhale, exhale. The hands, nice fast pumps, nice fast beats. Just trying to get deeper into the core if I can. So breathe in and breathe out. Squeeze on that exhale phase. Breathe in, squeeze on that exhale phase. Almost there. Last 3, 2, 1. So turn, recover, just lengthen the legs out. So recover the body, recover. For a couple of seconds. Last is where to quickly stretch out the core and the lower back here. So we're going to rotate around into your prone position. We'll bring the core on the mat here. So we try and go into the cobra stretch. So hands are going to be supporting the body as we gently peel the chest up off the mat. What we're looking for is to lengthen that spine and feel the front muscles working. If you find a lot of pressure on your lower back, you can squeeze the glute muscles together and help keep that pressure off. But if you go too far, it feels too much, just drop down a bit. Just looking to stretch the core muscles for a couple of seconds. 3, 2, 1 as they come down. Going into child's pose from here then, so sitting back into the hips, arms out, just trying to stretch into that lower back and into the glutes. Arms being lengthened for that upper back stretch if we need. Just hold them for the last few seconds. And from there, so come back up. Out of that, and that.